Yeah, so this gets confused by a lot of people, and people have a tendency to make this a lot more complicated than it needs to be. But when you make the choice of your 401k deferral going into a traditional or a Roth account, all you're doing is communicating when you want to receive the tax benefit for that deferral. When you choose a traditional 401k contribution, you're communicating, I want to receive that tax benefit now in the year that that money goes into my account. So however much you put into a traditional 401k account in a given year, it's going to lower your taxable income by that much. So you will not pay income taxes on those dollars. Then it gets invested in what's called tax deferred status. So you don't pay taxes along the way as that money is invested and grows. But when you pull money out of a traditional 401k account, it's going to generate ordinary income for you at that time. So you'll be subject to ordinary income taxes when that money comes out of a traditional 401k. The Roth is kind of the opposite. With the Roth, you're saying, I want to receive the tax benefit down the road. But when that money goes into my account, I am going to pay taxes on it in that year that that money goes into my account. It gets invested, hopefully grows a lot over time. But when you pull money out of a Roth account in retirement, you don't owe anything in income taxes, not on the amount you put in or on any of the earnings that it generated. Yeah, it's a good question. And another one that comes up from people is you absolutely can split up your deferrals or your contributions into both traditional or Roth. So let's say, for example, you wanted to contribute 12% of your compensation every paycheck into your 401k. You can take that 12% and divide it up however you'd like into the traditional and Roth sources. So if you wanted to put 10% into the traditional source, you can, and 2% into the Roth, 6% in traditional, 6% in the Roth. However you want to do it is totally fine. And those dollars are going to stay separated in your account forever. A lot of people think there are income limits, and that's because there's something called a traditional IRA contribution and a traditional Roth contribution, IRA contribution that you can make with a financial institution outside of your 401k. IRA contributions do have income restrictions associated with them, but those don't apply inside a 401k. Only thing that applies inside a 401k are the IRS limits that have to do with how much money a participant can put into a 401k account in a given year, but they do not have anything to do with your income.